good.
Oh, what you done? You had a daily disaster.
Yeah. Bent me bracket because
Oh, we got it right open.
That's been twisted back. Look, it's bent me bracket. Caught under the.
Oh no.
I blame you, I did.
Yeah. Not the bracket's in the wrong place.
There, now it's clear, but it just that little bit too tight. It's just.
I'll press one button then. You can press the other.
Is that full height? That is full height then.
Oh no.
Was that the way of the wheel then?
I'll take away my head.
There's two cylinders. Yeah.
In this side.
There's one this side and one the other side.
Well, that's how a two-push ramp works.
Yeah, and then wire ropes to
balance them.
To make sure the cylinders stay balanced.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's happening, Roberty? You're looking at some wires?
I'm looking at some wires.
Oh, they look a bit hot and bothered.
They've been working.
They're not coping with the pressure of the heat wave.
They're not coping with the pressure of the heat wave.
Is that all the oil out the Massey? Did you have to remove the pickup hitch like the John Deere?
Pardon?
Did you have to remove the pickup hitch like the John Deere?
No, I just let it go over there, it's fine.
Fine. Yeah, big job broke out then, people. Big job broke out. This is the ultimate setup. Oil, battery, diesel nozzle. What are you doing?
I was emptying that so it's easier to move.
Yeah, very good. I like it. I like it. Has it gone bang yet?
Reduced him out there. Yeah. Bad idea.
Give it a pull.
If I grab hold of that shaft, that's out, and that's in.
Yeah, so why's there no like obvious second grub screw in the collar?
Pardon?
Let me turn it around a bit.
You can grab hold of that and turn it, there's no obvious...
Yeah, but like why is there no grub screw?
There isn't any obvious sign of a grub screw there, is there?
No, it needs one in it. You flung it out. There should be a grub screw here where my
can
finger
you
is.
see a hole where there should be a grub screw?
Yeah, it's here where my finger is. I'm showing the viewers.
I can't see. I didn't see an obvious hole when I looked a second ago.
Can you see my finger?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no grub screw in that. You've lost the grub screw. I did say it was just a grub screw come loose.
Easy fix. It's outright missing.
It's what?
It's not come loose, it's outright missing.
What we've done is we've taken the grub screw out here and we've taken that to get one that is the same thread and it's a similar sort of length. So we're going to reinstall that one first and then install a new one in the hole which is at the back around here. But once this one's in place, that collar won't move on the shaft and we can rotate the shaft and use, well, I'll put it in this little thing here, just a little trick really, just to put in, and then that will tell us where the recess is for the grub screw to go in and locate in the shaft. So we'll give it a quick spray first with some brake cleaner, and the plan then is we're going to put some of the sealer that we're going to use on here for the gasket sealer on the grub screw, and hopefully what that will do is that will stop the grub screw vibrating loose. And if anyone wants to know, they're the grub screws. M8. There is the first grub screw back in with sealer on, so we'll rotate that around now and get the hole at the back up in there clean. rotate it. Oh, we can see the hole in there, just about. Just look through with the spring. Oh, cable in there.
It isn't nicest to see,
Just see in there, yeah. Just above the spring, you see the hole. So we'll give that a clean with some brake cleaner and get the second screw screw in. We've had this screw screw out and made sure that this shaft is fully pushed that way. And what we've done is we've had this slack so it's in the groove, but you can still move the collar backwards and forwards. Then installed the one in here. It's a bit hard to see. See it from that side a bit better maybe. Yeah, so we've installed the one back here then, in there, and tried to have it so that half of the spline, the tape is pushing on the edge of the spline on that, which is pushing the collar this way, and then that has allowed us hopefully to get it nipped up to stop the shaft sliding backwards and forwards, and hopefully we've got the groove that we need to stop the shaft sliding into the collar. It's a bit of a fiddle in there, but it's doable. And if anybody's curious, this here, that's your handbrake adjuster. Is it like a ball and ramp setup? Is it like on like a super major or something?
Don't know actually.
I reckon it might be, you know.
I know when you pull the handbrake, you're actually pulling that lever towards you. There's a funny cam above it on the spring. Yeah, the spring is actually pushing the cam back. I think it is like the brakes on a disc brake on a Ferguson major.
It's a ball and ramp setup, isn't it? Some or ball and or like a roller in a ramp.
Yeah.
There's some description, but yeah, that's the handbrake if anyone wants to know. And this here is the main oil feed from the hydraulic pump back there. We haven't got a new O-ring to go on here, so we can hope for the best. So Roberty is just having a play with the flexible PTO in the cab
1000, 540.
And we're having a few problems with the engagement down here. So I've just asked him to lever while I look and move it. Can you see that that shaft that it slides on actually moves? As if this pinch bolt here isn't actually pinching the shaft properly. The shaft sliding backwards and forwards.
540,000.
And I'm wondering if the shaft's gone like that way and can't come back this way enough, which is why it's not engaging. So we'll give that a crack and give it all a pull in and see what happens.
Hello peoples.
Hello. What we've done is we've disconnected the PTO cable here, so the lever is now free to move in now, as you can see.
But it's not catching the indent, or it should.
It catches the indent there.
It doesn't catch the other one.
For the detent, which is how it should be. But when you go that way, it doesn't slide far enough that way to catch the detent for 1000 PTO. So what we have discovered is down in here, this little gear does actually move forwards. So why does that gear move quite a lot? Put my hand in. Why does that gear move quite a lot backwards and forwards on the bearing? To go into mesh, it's as if everything either needs moving back a bit to allow this shaft here, the main drive shaft, to come back this way, but the PTO gear, it's a bit hard to get my hands in, see the PTO gear bottoms out here now, it won't go any further, so I can put it 540, put it back into 1000, but that's hard bottomed out, and it's only when you actually manually push the gear forwards to there that it can fully engage, like so. Now I think there's a problem somewhere with these back gears and the shaft not letting everything line up properly. We also need to have a look at what's happening here with this bolt, because you see there, see how that moves backwards and forwards in the detent hole. Now we've had a look at one of these shafts here at local dealers, and the hole in the shaft is a lot bigger than what that bolt is looking at it. Now we tried to wind that bolt out and it'll go half a turn and go tight. And it's now wound back in half a turn to make it tight again. But if we try and wind it out, will we damage this casting and the thread in it, which is a top cover off job and a helicoil? Or will it just wind out? We don't know. And we also don't know why this gear's got so much play in it compared to the amount the dog for the drive will come back. It's a bit of a mystery at the moment, but we'll get there. I'm going to do some investigating and see what's what.
It's moved. That's quite a tight fit in there, you know. It was. It doesn't matter. Why is there a bolt jangling around in there?
Is it back to front? Yeah, it's falling back to front.
Look at the marks. It's been.
That is our cause of our problems.
No, I don't know if it is.
It is, because like that, that's pushing into here, pushing the shaft forwards. Yeah?
No, I don't agree. But we'll.
If that shaft gets pulled back a smidge, that'll allow the collar to come all the way back. It'll allow the grub screws to go in properly. That's not the cause of our problems. Might be, potentially. I've got the bolt.
Is
you need a bit of a thread file on it.
Okay, that's got a special dit in the middle of it. It's got a hole in it.
There's a washer here.
Loose as well.
There's the washer.
That's for this as well.
Yeah, well, that'll pull the shaft back against this gear, won't it? And it's the shaft that the gears are on, which are held in place with the bearings against the two housings. So having that bolt in will draw the shaft back this way, which will give us the clearance we need for the dog to come back and engage properly. And then we can pull the shaft back and get the two grub screws in properly.
We've already grub screwed it up now. It's done.
Yeah, but it's not in the right place, because as soon as that shaft comes this way, comes back,
grub screws will get loose.
The grub screws will come loose. Because it's okay. Because we have the technology.
That is
a thread file.
An 8.8. But it's is it M10? 8.8. It's
Go back to the camera.
It's a special bolt with a hole all the way through the middle.
To let oil drain out.
To let the oil go from one place to another. That is a piston.
And that piston pushes on the bearing track, does it?
When you press the thing onto brake, it... Does that move? I think it did move then, didn't it? Don't know.
No. I think oil comes in here, and the amount of oil pushes on the bearing, on the track. See here, there's a drilling, yeah? There's a drilling there. This whole thing fills up with oil, and then the oil pushes the track up. See how the track's got to stop?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, where that spins in there.
It shouldn't spin in there.
Yes, it will, won't it?
No, it shouldn't. The bearing spins inside that. You don't want the outer of the bearing spinning.
But is it?
You'll wear the shaft.
But if this isn't spinning, the same as a turbo with floating bearing.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
because
think it's floating like that. I think you're asking a bit much now.
Well, if it can't spin, how is the hydraulic fluid going to push it on, and then it's going to work its way off? It's got to have a little bit of movement, not maybe that much, but a little bit, people, I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, because it's got, see, oil there, oil there, oil there, and oil there. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong. And if I'm wrong, how does it work? Got a power on here now to jam the gears, so it gives us the availability to hold the shaft and stop it all turning around. Now, if I hold the pry bar and obviously turn to extension, you'll be able to slowly see, hopefully, that gear is drawing back and in. As we're pulling the bolt in, it's pulling the shaft back. Now that'll let us move the drive shaft again and put the grub screws back in the right place in the collar. And hopefully we've got the clearance then to get the full travel for the indent to work on the 1000 PTO. He's struggling there, obviously.
You set this to 50 Newton meters?
I've set it to 50 Newton meters. Double check it, make sure it's right. She's there.
That doesn't feel very hard.
50 Newton meters isn't lot, something like £55, eh?
Right.
The most.
If I pull this out, can we show them my goodies I bought at the show?
Yeah.
Where's your big glove? Your big gloves.
It'll blow off with the airline, bit glove.
Look at this. At the show. And it has a button. You press the button. So
Now let's show the pitch stop. You hold the socket, I'll hold the extension.
you can't hold that. Yeah. But press the button. press the button.
Easy peasy.
You have got to be in line with the hole though, otherwise it doesn't work. But that is properly.
Ow, my thumb. For these jobs, so you don't lose your socket.
Yeah, well,
That's good.
the reason I bought it is because I've lost the socket.
Right, so we now have to get the bit of rubber glove out, like so. Rubber glove has held the bolt in the socket. We're sacrificing a glove
That
for
was
that.
your little trick, that was.
We're sacrificing a glove for that. So yeah, the
So
bolt
now,
now
do
is
you want to
in
reset
there.
your grub screws now, do you?
So we now need to undo the
That's-
grub screws on the collar in there, and we'll move everything back, and hopefully the shaft will push back a bit as well. Right, put it. Right, go. You're 540 now in a D10.
540 in a detent.
Yep.
1000 in a detent.
And we're in mesh. We are,
And we're nicely in mesh.
we are properly in mesh.
Properly out. That's in the detent. That's in the detent.
We're there. We're in mesh.
But I would like to check how tight this is meant to be, because I have turned it a smidge.
Smidge.
Because I found an 11mm socket will fit, 11mm spanner will fit over the square to be. Yeah. So you believe that that shaft, the other shaft, has come this way a little bit now,
Yes, and
and that'll allow the
grub
grub
screws
screws
to
to
go in
fit.
properly.
So what are you going to do? Just tighten them up a bit more, or have you got to try and? You'll see now if you can.
Wind them
They,
in easy
if,
or not.
if they'll wind in easy, you'll know they'll.
Depends how far I've cut the edge of the spline, doesn't it? If I cut on the taper on the edge,
Yeah,
or
you're
whether
going
I
to
cut-
use your special tool now, because you had some fancy little.
I did.
nice little
I did.
things.
I did,
Somebody
people.
wants to play ball. Somebody wants to play ball.
That's why we never get anything done, people. Too busy entertaining the belly bots.
That port. And this one's just a lubrication.
I stand corrected, people. This is actually a piston because it shows it there in the part.
Number 9. That's single speed. That's multi-speed. And multi-speed is 4 speeds, not 2 speed. Because that sitting single speed is classed as 2 speed. But you have to change the shaft to give you a second speed.
So if I push down in here, see how the oil moves
It's oozing out the air.
as I push down on the piston. So I stand corrected. And then this is a pipe that goes back to the tractor. So there must be some sort of solenoid on this pipe
There is.
that dumps oil to release the brake and lets oil pressure build up in here to apply the brake. Can't get it right all the time, can I? Number 4.
4 or number 1.
Number 1 is the brake.
Auxiliary spool valve supply. No,
That's
there.
the top picture you want to be.
Reconnect the supply tube to the PTO brake.
1, yeah.
1 and lubricant tube 4.
So that is a piston.
I told you that last night.
I was too tired to be listening last night, people. It was gone 9 o'clock. It was gone 9 o'clock. It was late. My fish hadn't worked as brain food. Right, we're gonna get some seal on here now and get a reassemble.
Yeah. Be nice to start to see things going back together.
No, don't use that because it's covered in swarf down there. I've just seen loads of shiny bits.
That's thicker than I expected it.
I thought it was going to be like really...
Water, yeah.
It's not as thin as the Draper stuff, is it?
No. But...
This is what they say to use, isn't it?
This is what they say to use.
Oh, it's in like a bag.
What's in like a bag?
Oh, it's a bellow.
Bellow? What did you think it was?
Just a squeegee bowl.
No, it's bellows. Have you not used this stuff before?
No, I've not had a Massey before.
Yeah, but I've used Loctite on loads of applications ever. So I've got some stuff like, you know, the PTFE that you wrap around your plumbing stuff.
Yeah.
I've got that in Loctite, which is in the same tubes. If this is anything like the normal Loctite I've used, it goes off by not being in contact with air.
Anaerobic, is it?
It's moisture anaerobic. There's a fancy name for one or the other, isn't there? How much do you use?
It just needs a consistent bead around it, doesn't it? No gaps.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say.
It just needs a consistent bead around it with no gaps.
Easy for you to say.
It just needs a consistent bead around it with no gaps.
What do you reckon?
Jobs are good, and because them bolt holes are blind holes, so you're not going to get any oil coming out of them.
Right. I'm going to use more of this in a minute, but see, in theory that won't close. But if you
push it and it closes.
Yeah, but then when you pull that off,
shall I record what you're doing?
See, open, closed, open.
Tell you went to high school.
Did you? I wasn't studying in high school. I actually went.
Right, come on and get a cover.
Where did I put it? It's all the way over there. I've got to walk.
Get your steps in. There you go. Please, everybody, rate in the comments out of 10 his sealery skills. Marks out of 10, please.
Right.
Got some bolts to draw it on?
Yeah, yes please. Yes please. Might have to take this off again in the future and get it all machined or something, because it's not quite as sexy as it should be, is it? I touched that bolt with a grinder because it wasn't appropriately sexy.
It's hard to do one hand. Can you give it a lift up like that?
You did go for the middle one, did you?
I went for the middle one, but it needs it holding up to do it. Let's try them.
I go on number 1. Can I go on number 1?
You can go on number 1. You can use the Milwaukee with hand tight setting. Do the middle. 2 middle. Yeah, come on.
Aren't you going to go round and round and round like a bee heading there?
Yeah, eventually.
How am I going to do that once? Do you want to fit down there? You want to fit down there?
Fingers. Oh, need a spanner. Getting a bit tight.
I got my book of verbs. There's loads of verbs, but it's good thing there's pictures because I like pictures. Pictures are easier. But in the back it says tighten up to Yeah, something like that.
Because the torque wrench goes, doesn't it?
Well, it's not fancy. I haven't got a fancy snap-on one that goes properly, but just goes click.
Oh.
Have you seen the snap-on ones that go beep?
Yeah.
I'll leave the other one for you because you like that side.
I do. The side with the wheel on?
Side with the wheel on?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're making it look so hard. It was you, it was.
It's all me.
Yeah.
Job's a good one.
Job's a fish. That's reasonably tight, you know.
How tight?
Reasonably.
Reasonably.
Yeah, reasonable.
Mm. So we've just got the lubrication pipe and the PTO brake pipe to install.
Yeah.
All good fun. Let's get on with that.
There's a tight gap in there and it fits.
We can't see what you're doing.
Oh, I see what I'm doing. See? Because I haven't got a lot of space there, have I? It does just fit when nothing else does. Don't know how tight it's got to go.
Not very tight.
Yeah, I've gone quite tight. Quite tight is very tight. I haven't got a fancy snap on for a 14. But that happened. I bought a set of them years ago because they did all sorts of fuel injector pipes. And there was once a time where
Proving their worth, aren't they?
Where they were handy for fuel injector pipes. They are dear, but
The quality.
they are quality, to be fair to them. But it's just justifying that extra expense is hard.
Money's no object, people. Money's
Yeah,
no
right.
object.
Yeah, right. Right, the other plate now.
If we had a local snap-on dealer, I could go and buy a set.
Yeah, right.
I could. I'd just go and buy a set, just to annoy him. To show him how easy it is. So we're going to get the plate for here afterwards, because we're going to put the oil in there before we put the plate on.
Where did you put the emery?
The emery tape, I put some on there.
I'm just going to rough up that edges of that just a smidge before we
But priority now, just put the plate and the valve block on there, put the pipes back on, put the electrical connectors on the solenoid, and get some oil back in it. Set up the cable to operate the linkage, and while we can all see in here to see what's happening, and should be good to go. Oh, need to bolt that back onto. Yeah, should be good to go.
I have got a tiny bit of grease in the middle of that. I think it's that way round.
It is that way round. Bolts, please.
Are you having a look here?
Oh, I see bolt. Whoa. Hang on.
I did a head gasket on a Lamborghini tractor, a little Lamborghini, you know, smaller than this, a few years ago, yeah. And on the actual instructions, because it's air cooled, yeah, And then you've got tubes that join between the sump and the top that take, not between the sump, between the block and the top that hold the, that have got the push rods in them, yeah? What do you think seals the push rods for oil?
Grease.
No.
Cement.
No.
Weld.
Once reassembled, paint the side of the engine, yeah?
Oh, just so the oil can run back down, right?
To ensure an oil tight seal on the push rod tubes.
I'll take it, that goes on there. Needs a very good twist, like so.
You need a
miracle
extension.
I need a miracle, people. I need some new knees.
Socket it is it on the choice? Is it
that?
already out?
It's not that. 19, isn't it? Is that one? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, is that half? Is that 3/8 or half inch?
Half inch.
Oh, I was going to give you a 3/8 go. What's missing?
Don't know.
There shouldn't be any missing. But
Oh, you're the only one that's used them.
well, you don't know.
Where's the half inch gone?
No. Where's the socket? It's got to be up. What's that down there?
That's it.
19 done. Don't know what the settings on the gun is. Oh, I'm 10.
No, I'm 12, 19. Sorry. What are we talking to?
Oh, talking to Google.
Well, if your M10 on the back was 50, you could go 70 on these.
M12 8.8 up to 115. No, 70 for an 8.8.
You just said 70.
We did. I did start slackening. I don't know what I got to. Was I close to 70?
It was on 70.
Is that right? 70? I thought I'd gone to someone here, but I wasn't sure.
Sweet. Handbrake adjustable going in. Drain bolt for the bottom. With an O-ring going in. We're going to do them up to 72?
70, yeah, well.
With the gun.
So I fitted a new grab handle quite a while ago, but never got round to fitting the wiring. So I just pulled the plug off the end of here, yeah, undid the light unit and then pulled the wire through. But to make my life a little bit easier, or hopefully a little bit easier, I took a photo of the back of the connector Yeah, so that now when I put the wires back in, I should be able to put them in the correct place. So I've taken the gadget off. I've bolted the light onto there. I haven't put the cover on yet, the cover's there. I've pulled it down, pushed it down. Had to use a bit of a pick to pick them to get the last wires the last bit of the way through. They didn't want to get caught in there, but now I've got it to there. I've had to unbolt this because I thought it was getting stuck hitting that, but it was stuck on the corner. But yeah, so on that, with the wire, with that pointing away from me.
The top of the T is negative, the bottom of the T is positive.
They're both positive because one's indicator and one's side light. The neg is bolted through the...
Oh my gosh. Oh dear.
No, I'm here at all. It's fine.
It's not fine, we can't see, the illumination's disappeared.
Yeah. And these pins got a tiny little tag on the back of them. I don't know if you can see that little tag. So if I press the trigger on the grill, look, it's super duper light with the trigger. Yeah, see the little tag? And in there, can you see the little slot?
Yeah.
And then, you know the metal banding that you use for large parcels and deliveries? If you have a load of metal work, it's all fastened together with some metal banding. Yeah. So
all the torches have died.
I have
Made special tools. Can't see black. Can't see black and black.
black on black, black on black.
On this side.
I've made my own tools that push up the side of the plug out of the metal banding. Works a treat. Oh, been clever there. Bent that twice so it's not so sharp on your fingers. Didn't do that one, but yeah, works a treat. Yes, I had to put. They decided that the top of there was a lovely place for their nest, so I've spoilt their fun a little bit.
So what colours you got there then? Red and brown?
Pink and red on that bit.
There's red side light and brown indicator?
Up here they're both white because they're faded up here.
Oh dear.
But in theory,
Ignition on and you should be going.
I have no.
Got no bulb in there?
I have nothing. I should have a side light now.
Hmm.
Have I got it? I have indicator.
We can't see you in the way.
Indicator?
Yes, indicator.
But I don't have side light.
Maybe the bulb's gone.
Maybe the bulb's gone. I don't think it would. But it might have done. So the earth, there's nothing wrong with the earth. Is there?
No, because the indicator's working a
Because the
treat.
indicator's working treat.
We're going to put some oil in this and do all that good stuff and adjust the PTO. And
Yeah. We shouldn't need to adjust the PTO. Just a case of literally click it into the one indent, make the gear lever in the right position relative
Do you
to
want
the
to
indent.
turn all the flashing lights off?
I was going to set the side lights, but you're trying to change your jobs.
Well, the side lights aren't important, getting this back together is. Side lights aren't important, getting this back together is.
Well, this getting back together is important.
No, it's not. Don't listen to him, people. Right, we need to get the cable, which I've now misplaced, because I'm good like that. And put the cable back in here. Right, so we have put the PTO linkage on there now and put the safety clip back in, so it's snapped over. Done up the 2 lock nuts, and you should now be able to see that re-engage. We're currently in 1000, and we go into 540, like so. And then we can come back into 1000. So now we have 540 and 1000 both working. It's got plenty of engagement there. Plenty of... We have a noisy rabbity. And I think we're somewhere near done now. I'm getting happy with this. I took the oil pipe off just because it made it easier to get a spanner down in the back there. As you can see, you can flex it out of the way a little bit more just to get a spanner in, and so we'll pop that back on there now and do that up, and we're somewhere near.
My jug, if you touch the thing, it pours out the edge there. If you leave it alone, it's somewhere near. But I'm spilling more than I'd like to. Nice clean oil, and the same breed of oil in all the kit here. Every tractor will have run the same John Deere spec back end oil. Won't it? So in theory,
everything's interchangeable.
It's all nice and good stuff. Good stuff. A handy little drum, this.
It's a nice size to carry.
Whoa! Not a nice size to spill all over the floor, that.
A little bit more, won't it? Doing a good job, doing a good job, doing a good job. Doing a cracking job. Nearly full?
No, this is 30 litres so far.
How many does it hold?
No idea, I'm not. Well, I don't know whether I've took 40 litres out of it. Yes.
That's so you can find your way back to where you need to stand.
Well, that's what it is, eh?
Yeah.
Does 70 feel like it's enough or not?
Yeah.
Right, I have, this is my next.
Should be fine.
That's the next one. They hold the
control valve one.
Yeah. Now I was wondering, do I need to lie down underneath there and lift it up and hold it?
How
put
we
the bolts in?
We're going to clean it and put some sealer on it.
It's got two O-rings on the back of it.
Oh, fine, perfect.
If you look carefully on the back of it.
It has got O-rings in there, yes. He's right. Give a bit of a wipe though, Roberty.
You do a bit of a wipe.
Yeah.
You've got cloth there, and you've got spray. Shit, I forgot. I said you've got spray.
What's the spray?
I'm not allowed to tell you that. Do you want to put a smear of grease on those two O-rings?
No, because they're in recesses, aren't they?
Yeah, but like where they face against the flat of the... Where they go against, push against the flat of the other thing, would they appreciate a little bit of lube? In my face, in my eyes.
Sorry.
Thanks. Can I let go now?
If you want to wipe your eye, yes.
How do I see? Do I let go?
Sorry. I wasn't meant to get your eyes.
Mimi. Very Mimi.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Where's your safety glasses? Go and wash them under the tap. Do you have a bolt? Can't.
Two bolts. There's a somewhere on the floor there. Allen key things, but which one's the right one? You'll have to prep yourself in advance.
Be that one.
It does sit at like 30 or 40 degrees, doesn't it? It's a bit of a...
There's your ratchet.
Is it that one?
Yes, fine.
Use the gun, is it? In there. Yeah. Starting it.
No.
No.
Oh, that's out. Got a torque setting on then? You got a torque setting on then?
I think the tightest you can go with that spanner, is it?
I don't know, because they're not massively big, are they?
Exactly.
Right.
Airline on.
Airline is on. So, behind there, out the way. Don't know. That goes under there like that. See. Beautifully. Now, need to get that union started. Do we have a spanner for that? Not that. Not that. You got another 22mm spanner?
Yeah. Why do you want
Just
two, yeah?
I might get that with a 24 yet, hang on. 24 might get.
Second 22 coming your way.
Hang on, 24 for that, Let's get a 24 and that's a twist it.
Yes, 22.
Right, we're done under here. So solenoid valve controls are back on, lift pipe cylinders back on. Then we need to put the pipes back on the back.
Well, we've put it all back together. I put the back wheel back on, and I've just put the cover back on there and the spool valve assembly bolted on the back. So while it's here, it's having a birthday, and we're going to have a working fuel gauge. So I'll get on with pulling those bits out. A little cover at the top. I've taken the top off ready, so I've got access to lift it through. Next little job. I've unplugged the 2 wires for the fuel sender. I've slackened the 2 Jubilee clips and pushed them back. I'll pull the hoses off next, and then I'll go around here and undo the little ring screws that fasten that in. I've dropped it in, and it just doesn't want to sit flat. So I should have checked the length of it before I got carried away and dropped it in there. So I'm going to pull it back out again, and there's a little tang at the bottom of the filler. I'm going to see if I can just bend the tang a little bit so that it's not. See, it just doesn't want to quite go down. It's not. I don't know if you can see from there. It's not sitting flat. It needs to pull. And I think if I just give the bottom of the gauge a tweak, it'll fit a bit nicer. When you put the 2 side by side, it's hard to tell because the old one has rotted off. But if I put that sort of flush with that, you can see I've got a little piece on the end of the new one, and the old one, it's missing. But I just need to give that, I think I'll just give that bottom bit a slight tweak, and I reckon we'll be fine. Moment of truth. I'll turn the ignition on and see if the gauge moves. I'm expecting it to be just under half. Look at that, instant. Fair play. Whereas before it used to sit on 0. So, don't know how long it takes to drop again, but it flicked up to there straight away. Is it dropping? No, ignition's off. I don't know if they do drop on these or whether they stay where they are. But we certainly have a gauge that shows something. Brilliant.